Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now, but I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
Hey guys, it's Dan Mike here, and welcome back to part 3 of my F1 2016 career mode. There was our R&D engineer, and we are in between Renault and Manor where we started. We are remaining competitive, but we need to stay focused. So today I'm going to try and do some more R&D. We're beating our teammate in the driver rivalry. Williams have improved their fuel consumption, and Renault have upgraded their engine power. So that's how the teams are looking right now. We've only got one upgrade on the board. We can get some just now with 535 resource points. I think we're just going to wait.
Sees us arrive in Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix. First up is today's practice session.
Okay, so coming to the end of our lap. Nearly lose on the final corner. China isn't one of my best tracks, and we got 435 in the first track acclimatization test.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Okay, so our qualifying goals are in, qualify 18th or higher and beat Nasser. Well, last race we qualified in 19th place, so you never know what's going to happen. Okay, so we're going to put downforce on the car. Let's go develop upgrade. Okay, so that should be ready for the next race. Next up is qualifying, so hopefully we can do it. We practice. In practice we were last, so I don't know what what's gonna happen. Ran so wide going around that corner. We've done a lap and we're last. Right guys, qualifying is over and we qualified last. I'm sorry. Just couldn't get a lap together. I couldn't beat the first one that I put in, the 40.2. It's just impossible. Looks like we're going to be battling at the back the whole race tomorrow. There's hardly any chance of points unless we get some rain or mixed conditions.
Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14.
You qualified lower than we expected. See if you can make up some places off the start.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Nico Rosberg alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo and Vettel, Sainz, Alonso, Massa and Valtteri Bottas, Kvyat, Perez, Jenson Button and Grosjean, Gutierrez, Hulkenberg, Kevin Magnussen and Felipe Nasser, Palmer and Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto and a Sauber rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Here we are on the track, and it is intermediate conditions. Thank you. Our race might be saved now. Wow. Anyway, we've got one stop. The 2 stops meant to be 16 seconds slower, and my tyre wear was terrible in practice, so I might as well just try the high tyre management, and if it doesn't work, we'll switch to 2. So yeah, now we've got the formation lap. I'll put in maybe save some fuel maybe. Now let's go on to the formation lap for the Chinese Grand Prix. We're sitting behind Rio Haryanto on the grid. So we're lining up on the grid of the Chinese Grand Prix, starting in last with Rio Haryanto and Pascal Wehrlein lining up in front of us. Here we go. As the lights are illuminating above us, we're holding the clutch. We've got 5 lights, and let's lights out and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. We've got an average kind of start, but then Haryanto moves over. We get the we've got the tires in now. And we're attacking Wehrlein into turn 1. There we go. And our teammate might turn in on us. We nearly does. But can we sneak up the inside of our teammate and a few other cars? Yes, we can. We're having a field day getting up the inside of these cars. We're up into P13 right now. Nearly losing it on the exit of turn 2 or turn 1, however you want to count it. But anyway, we're going very, very gingerly through these corners. And here we go. We're in P13. Going around the outside of Perez to this long right-hander. Can we stick it? Yes, we can. There we go. That's P12. Nearly losing it on the exit there. Oh my word. Perez might get us back. So, after we had a disappointing qualifying, it was Kimi Räikkönen on pole with Nico Rosberg sat in P2. But it was Nico Rosberg who got off to an amazing start off the grid, reacting brilliantly to the lights, and he had a beautiful lead coming to turn 1 and turn 2, with Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen battling very, very closely, and we were at the back trying to gain positions. Yellow flags, yellow flags. Kimi Räikkönen's out the race. What's happened to Kimi Räikkönen? We'll have a replay of that. We might see him on the straight. He's off at the corner there. What has he done? Kimi Räikkönen. Whoa, what's happened to him? Any safety car? I don't think so. He's out of the way of the racetrack. But we've gone deep into turn 14. That's no good. But Perez might be having a look. We've just hit Perez there. Have we lost a bit of a front wing? No, we have not. So, after that disappointing start, Kimi Räikkönen was looking to fight back at the two Mercedes. It was Hamilton leading Rosberg and Räikkönen down the straight, but Räikkönen's engine just blew up. That's why he's out the race, it just blew up. That's the second time this season Räikkönen's engine has let him down, and this time it's on lap 2 of the Chinese Grand Prix. As Hulkenberg's making a move now, and Perez is overtaking Hulkenberg. We've got yellow flags. Sergio Perez is out the race. His engine is just blown up. We've got an illegal overtake on Hulkenberg. What do we do? Hulkenberg's just turned in behind us. Move ahead of me. Oh my word. Are you actually retarded? That was a fun mishap. Oh, Hulkenberg's off. Hulkenberg's taking somebody off, and our teammate's in the pits. Right move, teammate. You're going to be ahead of half the field. But Perez is out of the race as we've gone so wide into turn 1. Buttons hit us into turn 1. That's how wide we've gone. But Perez just blew up right behind us as Buttons trying to make a move from this side. That's a no-no in this rain. Mate, please don't. We've nearly lost it. We're trying to we didn't even mean to force Button there, but he just forced himself, really. Going deep. Okay guys, so how's our corner cut? Anyway, we're in the pits. The team is going to overtake us, definitely. Struggles anyway and on the track. So we've got a big problem, really. So where do we come out? We're ahead of our teammate. Wow. I thought our teammate was catching our group, but obviously not. I don't know where he is, actually. There he is. He's just come around turn 1 now. He's quite far back. Focusing on Sergio Perez in the braking zone. It was just about the braking zone. His engine just blew up, and he had to just go straight on at the hairpin, go really, really slowly, and park off up there. So this was after Sergio Perez's retirement, where it was yellow flags had to let Hulkenberg through, and he went wide. And do you know what he did? He came back online and just took out Jolyon Palmer, I believe that was. Okay, so I've just set a purple first sector and caught a second to Palmer, who's in front of me. Wow. Okay, so we're not purple anymore, but we've just pulled another second out of Palmer in that sector. We're sliding round turn 13, I believe this is. But at least we're catching up to Palmer. Okay, so last lap when we hit this sector, it was 15.2 to Palmer. Now it is 12.7. That's 2.7 seconds we've pulled out of Palmer in a lap. Wow. Up in sector 1. 6 seconds now to Magnussen. And he hasn't even pit yet. Obviously they're doing the 1 stop and I'm doing a 2 stop now. So they're meant to be 18 seconds faster than us. So let's see how this will play out then.
Expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
And there's Button that we have just passed. Here we go. Coming in for a new set of intermediate tyres. With 9 laps to go or 10 laps to go. I don't know, I can't really count right now. It's 11 o'clock at night. But we're into the pit lane, into our pit box. Putting on a new set of inters, 2.8 second pit stop. Where Magnussen is getting ahead of us. Can we get out behind? We're behind Palmer anyway. So let's try another surge. It's the same lap that we come out the pits and we're already onto the back of Julian Palmer, the fellow Brit. As we're just diving up the inside. Can we make it stick? Yes, we can. What a wonderful move that was. Next up is his Danish teammate, or the Dane, Kevin Magnussen. Can we sneak up the inside of Kevin Magnussen? Into turn 2. Yes, we can. Next up is Rio Haryanto, which should be easy pickings in like 2 seconds. Okay. It's lap 21 and Lewis Hamilton has a puncture. He was leading this race, but he now has a puncture. So as we are on board with Lewis Hamilton, this is how he got his puncture. Lap 21, he's leading the Chinese Grand Prix. Come around turn 13, and his front left just goes. His front left just goes on the turn 13. Maybe the tires are too old. Who knows? But he's just crawling down the straight, and our teammate nearly hits him going down the straight. And that's his lead gone and the win gone for Lewis Hamilton. We got the exit off that hairpin. Now we're coming to turn 5. We're right in the back of Haryanto. Now into turn 6. Can we go round the outside of Haryanto? Yes, we can. Yes, we have. Next up is Jenson Button for P15. Felipe Nasser's out the race. My teammate's out the race. Wow. I wonder what's happened to him. Is it mechanical failure or what? Rosberg is leading this race with 2 laps to go. The Chinese Grand Prix that he won 4 years ago. Okay, so it's been announced what happened to Felipe Nasser. His engine has failed. So we're lucky that ours hasn't failed as well. I need to watch out on that. Right behind Pascal Wehrlein. Can we maybe make a move like we did to Haryanto around the outside of turn 6? Doesn't look like it. Up that side of turn 7. It does look like we can do it. We leave Wehrlein space, so he's still there. We're drifting basically around the following corner, and we're up into P15. Next up is Jenson Button. So we already know our teammate's engine blew up, but this is a better angle from Danny Ricciardo's point of view. It just blows up where Sergio Perez blew up in the middle of the braking zone, and he just had to pull off to the side of the track. But it looks like we can make it safely through turn 16. We come round the final corner now to take the checkered flag and P15 in the Chinese Grand Prix. So there's Nico Rosberg on the top step of the Chinese Grand Prix once again for Mercedes. He won in 2012. His first ever Grand Prix win was here in Shanghai in 2012 at the beginning of the Mercedes era. So it was Nico Rosberg who won the Chinese Grand Prix with Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen in second and third. Sebastian Vettel was in fourth in his Ferrari, with Lewis Hamilton dropping down to fifth after that puncture on lap 21. Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Danny Kvyat, Valtteri Bottas and Felipe Massa round out the top 10. We finished in P15 ahead of Pascal Wehrlein. We were the only one to do a two-stop from 11th to 19th. We did it quite well. We sit at 154, which is the exact same pace as Max Verstappen, really, so that's pretty good. Felipe Nasr, Sergio Perez and Kimi Räikkönen all DNF because of engine issues, and Jolyon Palmer and Kevin Magnussen round out the field in the Renault Sport Formula 1 car. So it's Daniel Ricciardo who leads the driver's standings, then the same as what it was in Bahrain. Nico Rosberg jumps Lewis Hamilton and closes in on the Australian driver for the lead of the standings. We are all the way down in 13th place, tied on points with Esteban Gutierrez. So in the constructors standings then, Mercedes lead with Red Bull in second place, Ferrari in third and Toro Rosso in fourth. Williams are in fifth. We are sitting in 9th place. Only Manor and Renault have not scored points this season. Okay then, so we've won our rivalry. So guys, thank you ever so much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe for more F1 2016 career mode. Leave a comment of what you thought about this video. If you didn't like something, let me know. If you loved something, let me know also. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.